Yeah, we have team coverage tonight after reading through these documents today. We're getting an in-depth analysis of some of the state's evidence in this case. And we start our team coverage here tonight with Fox 59's Russ McQuaid, who's getting a look at exactly what evidence is being presented here in court today. Russ?
Well, good afternoon, Dan. This is a probable cause affidavit that Carroll County Prosecutor Nicholas McLeland didn't want you to see. He claimed it would jeopardize the case against Allen and any other potential suspects. Today, Judge Fran Galt disagreed with that argument, and she ordered this PC released. Well, so when this PC was released, you'll recall we were in court a week ago, and the prosecutor, Nicholas McLeland, said that to release this PC would jeopardize the case. He also thought that there was somebody else involved in the investigation. But a close reading of this PC does not indicate any other involvement of any other individuals in this case. Now, in this PC, investigators recount how they returned to Richard Allen in October of this year. Now, that would be 5.5 years after the murders of Libby German and Abby Williams near the Monon High Bridge in February of 2017. At that time, Richard Allen came forward as a cooperating witness. There's no explanation what led investigators to come back and talk to him later, and that's what we found in this PC.
A search warrant served at Richard Allen's house on October 13th discovered a .40 caliber gun, which investigators say matches an unspent bullet found near the bodies of Libby German and Abby Williams on February 14, 2017, near the Monon High Bridge along Deer Creek. The PC also lists a witness whose name has been redacted who told investigators that she saw someone who matched Allen's description walking away from the bridge, and his clothes were, quote, muddy and bloody. It appeared he had gotten into a fight. A probable cause affidavit only needs to present enough evidence to convince a judge to issue an arrest warrant, not necessarily enough to score a conviction.
And they're not releasing very much information at all. They released just enough in the probable cause to show that they had a valid reason to arrest him. They didn't put anything else in the probable cause.
Carroll County Prosecutor Nicholas McLeland told the court last week that to release the probable cause could jeopardize the case and that he thought someone else was involved in the killings. Acclaimed former IPD homicide commander Robert Snow says the redacted PC doesn't back up.
When I read the probable cause, no, I didn't see anything there that would implicate another person, no.
Investigators say they think Richard Allen is the man in the video captured on Libby's cell phone.
Have they matched that voice to his? We don't know.
And again, there's no explanation why Allen is charged with felony murder instead of murder.
If he's charged with felony murder, that someone else was also involved in the case. That's what makes me believe there is someone else involved in the case. But again, they've held this case so close to the vest that nobody really knows.
When questioned by investigators, Allen told them he didn't have an explanation why a bullet from his gun would be found at the crime scene. He never loaned that gun to anyone else, he said, and he did not know the property where the bodies were found. Coming up at 6 o'clock, more details from the investigation that led to the arrest of the only Delphi double murder suspect. Russ McQuaid, Fox 59 News.